Hey everyone, so I wanted to take a quick look on the new blog section on the DCUO website. As you know, they're posting the story blogs to get us kind of ready for the new episode. So far they released 3. The last one was released on Friday, just before the anniversary event, which is pretty interesting. So it started with A Deadly New Mystery, The Game's Afoot is the second one, and from the crime journal of Voivod, I think how you say it. I never heard this name in my life. So the story here is pretty interesting. It starts with Batman in Gotham. He's meeting with Commissioner Gordon. It kind of continues from the last DLC, Harley Quinn versus Apocalypse, because they're talking about Darkseid forces keeping the Bat busy, and we do see him in this episode. He's even a feat. If you find them around apocalyptic Gotham, you will get a feat. You gotta do it a few times. So it kind of continues. They use art from the comics, so not new art. And it's basically kind of meant to get you into the story of what's about to come. We don't know for sure what the story is yet. So it's mostly about just looking at this, reading the story, looking at the pictures, and trying to guess where the story is going. It even continues to the Oblivion bar, and they got art from different comics, so it looks like different things are inspiring the story as well. As well as they're including characters related to magic, like Constantine and stuff like that. So it's important to note these as well. And I see 2 from Injustice. That's pretty interesting to see DCL using pages from Injustice, as Injustice is a game on its own. So it's pretty interesting. The whole thing is basically that a Magic Exabyte user has been hunted down and killed. So the whole thing is basically talking about them trying to stop it. And we have the last one, of course. Sorry that I'm not reading them, because that's not really the point here. I mean, you have them, you can read them all the time on the website. They're not going anywhere. So this is the last one from the crime journal of Voivod. So this is from Tease. And by talking to players in my server, my Discord server, people do think the story is going the direction of Tease, which is interesting. I didn't fully read Tease, so I can't give full feedback on it, but I do think it's a very cool storyline. First time we'll have more, I don't know how to say it, more interesting version of zombies in the game, something that really take us in a different direction, because the whole story is like a virus that's really, how's it called? Wow, the word just escaped my brain. It's called, I don't know. Anyway, we're just gonna continue. But yeah, I at the start thought, because of the cathedral, there's a photo of cathedral that they showed to us, that it's going to be DC versus vampires. So this is where my brain went, because it's also a great storyline, but this makes more sense. It's a more serious story, so it's more interesting even. Also, they're talking about Kesnia, so my thoughts are that we may be going to Kesnia, because they're literally mentioning it. Literally the other place other than Gotham, that it could be an open world, it could be the on-duty content, I don't know, but that's what it sounds like. So yeah, this is a really, really interesting, because it's very different from how they used to do the old content. Like, we will just get the story on test server whenever that is. I know test server is right now still down, and it's also delayed to the end of the month. I don't think it necessarily means the episode won't come the end of the month. It's just probably that they're doing some testing and it's not ready yet. I prefer they'll do all the testing, fix all the bugs before it comes out. Like, that will be better for all of us. But yeah, they're saying to be continued in Light and Rain, Day of Reckoning. So Is that the name of the next DLC? I don't know, because that looks like the art they usually do for DLC, the promotional art. Um, so I do think it may be. It looks very nice too. Like that's I don't recognize the character. I asked some people in the server if they know who this character is. I have no idea. Never seen her. Tried googling the name. Tried googling the name Void as well. Nothing came up. So either this character or it's a completely different character. This looks like a really cool hand style, by the way. I really hope we get that. But yeah, that looks like the monster we're gonna see or something, because it looks very monster-like. There's actually blood here. I don't recall DCUO ever showing blood anywhere, so that's specifically not in the promotional stuff. And we have Constantine here, and he looks great, I have to say. I love Constantine. They did a really good job on this art piece. It looks really good. And you can see they're still in the graveyard. So this is also something that made me think about DC versus Vampire, right? But it also makes some sense for Tease, because zombies are also dead. So it can go in either direction, because I really don't know. But Tease makes kind of more sense now with what everyone is saying. So it does look like it will have something to do with the Blue Lantern, because everyone's talking about it, and the blue light we've seen on Twitter when they announced, like when they released this short clip, and now people are going to Apocalyptic Gotham and seeing it there as well. So it has to be something connected here, and I hope that really, really soon they will reveal what this chapter, because this is the first chapter, is about, because that's just building up to the story. I don't think this is the story. They're not putting the entire story on the website. They're just getting us ready for what's coming. So I think that's important to understand. It's not that the story is going to be on the website and you're just playing instances in game. That makes zero sense. That's not how games work. So even other games that may be doing that, I'm not really sure, because I haven't followed much MMOs, but it makes no sense. Like, it's already inspired by the comics, but right now it looks like they're going something else, because I don't recognize any of it from the comics. So obviously I recognize the characters, but things seem different. This character, I don't know who she is. She looks like a Nightwing gender bend character. Like, she looks female version of Nightwing. So that's another interesting thing. She has the sticks he's usually using. So there's a lot of questions. And as soon as they update, of course, I'll try and get more info out and make more content. I've been busy. I'm recording all the time, so obviously when I have the time, but I'm recording every day, so I always have something on my channel. I have scheduled content for the next 2 months or so it gives me time to rest, because I have the scheduled content, and give me time to work on DCO stuff. So because I'm mostly covering another mobile game right now, but I'm very excited to see where this goes. If they really focus on the lore, this is something I'm really excited for, because they did get the old writer they used to have that wrote the earlier DLCs of the game and the main story of the game, to my understanding. So he came back. He's now on the team again, and he's writing the story. So I think that will be really interesting to see where he takes it and how good it will be compared to the first episodes we used to get. Because this is different. This is going to be different, and it looks like it's going to be very dark with all the blood and all the things we see here. Some people also say it may be related to the threat what's her name, Hecate is making in Justice League Dark Horse. That could be, because it seems to be very magic related. So that may be, I don't know, like a mix of Justice League Dark with some stuff, because they may be going for something original just with the characters we know. So could be 100 things here. I don't know, but to me it's very interesting, and I want to see where they're taking it. It's still not out. We still don't know how it's going to be, how it's going to play out, what the actual story is, because this is like the pre-version of the story. Like, we don't know what the story actually is yet, because this is just telling us, this is what building up to the actual story. So yeah, I'm excited. I want to see where it's going. But I'll be busy with the seasonal for the time being. I hope that DLC will still release end of the month. They didn't say it won't. They just don't have the server up yet. Maybe it will be up before even, because they could say until the end of the month, but they could always bring it up earlier. It really depends on what they're fixing and how fast they're going to be. I really hope it will be up soon. And I really hope the DLC won't be delayed. They didn't say anything about delaying it, so hopefully. But again, if they do delay it a little bit to February, don't take it as a bad thing, because the idea is that they're trying to make it as best as they can. They're trying to fix probably stuff that aren't ready for testing even yet. So gotta give the time for this if they're really, really taking this in a new direction. Because so far they've been doing things differently. It looks different. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, sorry, until the DLC is on test server, and until then, I'll keep covering what I can. If there's more info, whether it's from the Creator League or they're posting it on their website, I'll try and cover it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.